Welcome back to Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. This is the Holy Newborn. Last time, we had kind of a regrouping, recuperating, getting everybody back up to speed. We're gathering to open up some gates, which will go to the Royal Palace, supposedly. And then we also have Ichigo's crew recuperating. They're going to use... I don't know if they're going to use a Garganta or not, but... You know, Grimjow has arrived through Garganta, and they're gonna go for round 2 up at the Royal Palace as well. Anyways, let's get into this episode and see what happens. Yeah, why does it have to be like that? What's wrong? What's happening? Is it Yhwach with his bullshit? Yeah. Destroy everything. I got him a little bit of drip too. He's got like a hoodie. Okay, I thought he was... Oh, okay, he's got some style now. We ain't got time, Grimjow. Knock it off. Ah. Hello? Oh, no! She's got a new outfit, too. I like it. Oh. Chat. Oh. Oh, I didn't see her full outfit. Oh, it's a bit ridiculous. Who? Ririka? Oh my god! We got everybody! Yeah, it hides spiritual pressure. Okay. All of it! Yeah, I was gonna say, they didn't know about what's going on. I was gonna say, he's gotta like, use the cinematic mode or something. Okay. Oh! So they can like teleport kind of to wherever they want to go. And it's basically instantaneous because of time distortion also. That's awesome. What about Kenpachi? Oh. Hey! Everybody. Where's Tessai? We haven't seen Tessai in forever. What the fuck is he doing? I don't think that's gonna be enough, but I mean, hey, at least we're mounting a counter attack, you know? Ah! Slapping her with the ears. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's everyone versus Yhwach because, yeah. Nothing's gonna exist if he wins. Oh my god, and there's 5 of them. Oh my god! That's so smart. I mean, it makes sense. He's the getaway driver, basically. and it's also a space between worlds he can exist. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say they're kind of the getaway team, you know. It makes sense though. They can't put up they couldn't put up a fight against the fucking Soul Reapers. Like they can't be doing this against the Quincy's. Let's go, bitch! Oh my god. I mean, he knows though. He's the fucking he's gonna do some shit. He knows. Oh, even that fucking Oh. This is the new Vandenreich? Yeah, because they remade it, yeah. This is the Royal Palace. That makes sense. Right. It never came up. No! Bro. The Quincy's are hoarding all of it. He's already dead, dude. Oh, her bandages are all gone. I'm just afraid they're gonna sneak attack. Like, they have to know they're here right now. Ah. Just building more shit. Welt. Welt. Ishida's sweating. He said, I don't know what I signed up for. I don't like that. We're picking up. We're building up to something here. But I am very nervous because, like, it's cool we got these we got two parties here that are, like, kind of, heading out to face them. Yhwach is so fucking strong now. Like, Ichigo couldn't even hurt him originally. And now he's got the Soul King's power too, which, whatever that is. But we've seen the only thing that can actually surprise Yhwach is something of the Soul King, because it wasn't part of him. But now that he has absorbed the Soul King power, does that mean anything? Is that taken off the table as well? What can surprise him is what my big thing is. Like, aside from his overwhelming power, it's his ability of foresight that is what's dangerous right now. And I really don't know what anybody can bring to the table to nullify that effect. I think that we have some strong contenders here for, like, people who can actually take down the Royal Guard. I think they're scary, and we have some people who can do something. But at the end of the day, my thought goes to, what about Yhwach himself? I don't think anybody really has anything that can deal with that right now. Ichigo's crew here, like, I think, again, Orihime not going to fight necessarily, but I do think she's valuable. Chad and Ganju, I'm sorry. It's not happening. I'm glad Ririka and Yukio are staying out of the fight, because I think they are, they're full bringers for one. So they don't have the bodies to handle anything that's going on. But also, yeah, their abilities really need to be kept for support and, like, the getaway car, like I said. I think Nell and Grimjow, they're decently strong as Spada, Aran cars, so I think they'd be helpful. And then Ichigo and Yoruichi obviously are very, very capable fighters. So, like, they can do some damage here. But as far as Yhwach, I'm not sure. And then we've got the 13 core guard squads. So we've got, I think, obviously, Kyoraku is going to be a big player here. We see him in the intro. fighting the sniper dude Lilibaro, I think his name is. Urahara, I think is going to be a big one. I think Renji, Rukia, Byakuya, those ones are pretty big hitters. But then the rest are like lieutenants. You know, I think the visors are there. Maybe I don't remember if they're. I mean, I'm assuming they're there. They were making a big deal about them last time. But as far as like the wide shot we just saw, I don't remember. There was a lot of people there, so maybe I didn't see them. But I saw, you know, a lot of lieutenants, a couple third seats, and I'm like, okay, it is. I love the gumption. It's not happening. I don't even think Aizen. I guess Aizen is downstairs and he is dealing with the. You know, he's kind of being the protective bubble right now is what I think is going on with Aizen. I would have expected him to be up here, but maybe he just needs to be down there to protect what the operation that's going on. I mean, we have the Stern Raiders too, the three, Bazby, Lil Toto, and Giselle. So I think those three might be big. I don't think they're the strongest people, but they are gonna be good in helping turn the tide, because they mentioned the whole fact of right now Yhwacha's forces are like sucking up all the spiritual pressure and the reishi in the area, so they are kind of, you know, they're making it harder for the Soul Reapers. So I think if we have a couple of Quincy's on our side that are like, you know, trying to take back the reishi, basically make it more of an even playing ground there, I think that'll be a good thing. So as far as their actual combat abilities, we'll see, but I think they have a very special ability as far as making the battlefield more even. Jeez, yeah, it's just, I don't know, I'm nervous. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because it's just, oof. Again, I don't think anybody is strong enough to deal with what's going on. Ishida's sweating here. I don't know what he's thinking. You know, I really put a lot of faith in Ishida that he has this master plan that he needs to be the one next to Yhwach. I'm also thinking about how there's some other Fullbringers. Ganju picked them up. Where are they? I figured they would be here right now. You know, if any time to show up and help out, it's now. I would have assumed they would have been here. But maybe they're going to do another pull-up later. Because I was thinking maybe Tsukishima. Well, do they have their Fullbringer abilities anymore now that they're spirits? Now that they're Soul Society? I don't know if that's true or not. But if they do have their abilities still, their Fullbrings, I was thinking maybe Book of the End is really the only way. Tsukishima's ability is the only way we can do something against Yhwach. If we like cut him and then he can learn something about Yhwach, or he can like make some sort of, you know, fallback. But also, we've learned in the past that if your spiritual pressure is strong enough, you can kind of just nullify other people's abilities. So, like with Aizen versus Soifone, you know, Soifone did her little two-stab thing, but then Aizen just said, yes, normally, but I'm just built different. So I feel like the same thing might happen with Tsukishima. Like, yes, he could do that against Yhwach, but then maybe Yhwach is just like, and your point is, so I don't know. I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here of like, what kind of things can we do to actually make a dent on Yhwach and fix this. And then also, you know, at this point, I'm kind of like putting that in the back because it doesn't seem like the world is being destroyed right now. I think he's kind of just like building up what he wants to make first, and then he's going to worry about killing everything else. So I think we can put the apocalypse on hold for a second and just deal with fighting. But that is a thing in my mind too, of like, they mentioned here, you know, Kyoraku, I think, was the one who said, you know, once we deal with the enemy, we can worry about putting a new Soul King on the throne. So I don't know. I'm stressed out. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you for joining. I think we're at the halfway point officially now. So I'm excited to see where we go. Yeah, I think about 7 episodes left for the season. So very excited. Can't wait. And see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.